Now, there will be a time where your girl won't leave you. There's girls out there that won't leave a nigga, bro. Believe it or not. But you gotta be doing the right things for your girl not to leave you. Like, if you keep having girls leave your ass, you're probably doing something wrong. You gotta think, what am I doing wrong for these bitches to keep leaving? Like, I reel them in, I get them, but they keep leaving. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, what am I doing? So you gotta ask yourself. But a couple reasons why a bitch will stay with you. Majority is because how you make her feel. You make her feel good. But you gotta be, like, first of all, you gotta be on shit. You gotta be at least getting a little bit of money. If you got a job or however much money you making, it really doesn't matter as long as you making some money. But you also gotta have like goals. She gotta know you got like goals, ambitions, something that you want to accomplish that have nothing to do with the job you working with now. Or if the job you working with is your goal or passion, she could see like the motivation you getting from doing what you love to do or doing something you want to accomplish. Like, once a bitch feel that in a nigga, she gonna want to be around. She gonna want to be around. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, bitches just want to be around a nigga that just got some shit going on because they want to be a part of that shit. Especially if a bitch don't got shit going on for herself, or even if she do, like, y'all could like go off each other vibe and shit like that. But when she know, like, damn, like, he on his shit, like, he ain't really worried about me, and like, I ain't even his first priority. Once you become a bitch once a bitch become your first priority, that's when the goofy shit start happening. That's when she not fucking with you no more. So stop trying to make these bitches like your first priority. Whatever you need to be doing with your life need to be your first priority, and they gonna feel that. Like, a girl doesn't want her, like, she doesn't want to be your first priority, bro. Like, believe it or not. So when she start feeling you got a little bit of motion going, she gonna want to be around. Like, she just gonna want to be around, bro. She's gonna want to be around. But it's things you gotta do though. Like, you can't just think you finna just keep your girl around because you ambitious and shit like that. No, like, you gotta be like, you gotta pull away a little bit. You gotta low key create like tension. Like, you gotta create a little bit of tension to get her emotions and like her shit aroused a little bit for her to be like, wait, hold on, like, we was just happy, we was just going good one day. Now he's switching up on some weird shit. Like, he not talking to me. I ain't heard from him in a day or something. Like, it sounds toxic and petty, but it's not. It's creating good, healthy tension. Like, toxic shit is you cheating, you raising your voice, calling people out their name and stuff like that. That's toxic. But like, positive tension is like, she know you on your purpose. So, hey, like, I can't really see you twice a week right now. I gotta see you just one time a week because there's something I want to do. There's like this money I want to stack up, but I just need like I'm not gonna be able to like give you a lot of time right now. She be like, huh? Like, she gonna want to think like, you should be wanting to spend more time with me. Like, you don't want to spend that much time with me. Like, that's gonna make her think you not texting her all day. Like, you might have called her once, check up on her, see how she doing, and then you leave it alone and wait for her to call you back, and then still probably like you so busy to where you can't even get back to her on time. She thinks she's literally gonna be thinking like, what is he doing? Like, what is he doing? Another reason for her to low key like be invested into you and want to stay. She see, like I said, she see you got other women. She probably see you got other women texting you. Why the fuck is his phone keep blowing up? Like, who's texting him? She might want to go through your shit. That's how bad. Depending on how bad she got it for you, she's gonna go through your shit. She's gonna see who the fuck is like else talking to him. Like, who else got his attention for real? Like, she's gonna stay. She ain't just gonna leave and be like, oh, you got too many bitches. You got too many. I don't want to deal with that. No, she's gonna deal with it. Cause girls, like, just like guys, they like competition as well. So if she know you probably got like other females around, she gonna wanna like let it be known that no, she's like in the top spot, I guess. So she's gonna be swooping around trying to see who else you got. But it ain't like she gonna be leaving no time soon. Like, if she know that, okay, this nigga's on his purpose, He ain't worried about me too much. He rarely texts me. But when we're together, I'm giving, like, you're giving her your undivided attention. Because you only have one day out the week with her. So you got to really, like, be that type of nigga. You got to really be, like, you got to really be attentive. You got to be listening to her. You got to really be, like, make her remember that day. Like, if she could just be the day that y'all together, to where it's like, damn, I don't want to leave. Like, can I spend the night? She gonna ask you to spend the night. Nah, like, there's stuff I gotta do. There's gonna be times where she can't spend the night, but like, that's where creating that tension comes from. There's gonna be certain weeks where you can't really spend a night like that. It's like, what? Like, who the fuck else you bringing over here? Or she gonna be saying a whole bunch of dumb shit, but you can't let it get to you. Like, you can't let it get to you. You just gotta, like, play it cool and be like, no, like, it's just stuff I gotta deal with right now. It's a busy week for me, for real, and I just don't have time. But next week I got you, for real. Like, she gonna be like, she gonna be mad, but she gonna understand, and that's gonna keep her around. The more that you just play it cool and just be like, oh nah, like, the more she gonna be around. But when you with her, that's when you really, like, you know what I'm saying, pay attention. You gotta pay attention to the girl you dealing with, to know how she is. Whatever that she likes makes her feel good. You gotta pay attention what makes her feel good, and do more of that when you with her, because you're not gonna be with her as much. So if it's like she like physical touch, or if she a bitch that you need to buy her things, you gonna be having a willing to do that if that's what you want to do, like, to please the woman. But she's gonna be around if she see all the shit that you've been doing on your purpose. She see you got other women, and you're not really, like, catering to her like that. You're not really texting her like that. You're not really giving her too much attention outside of when y'all together. She's gonna want to be around more. Like, I don't know why, but that's how it is. When you give a bitch too much attention, she feels like entitled. And she starts feeling entitled. And she starts not really tripping off you too much. But when you not really tripping off her, that's when she gonna be tripping on you. Like, okay, what's going on? So you gotta think, which one is better? You doing too much for her, and she not giving you what you need, or you doing what you need to do with yourself, and she giving you everything because she see what you got.